Okay, this is round 2 of this, because the first time it said all it recorded was a bunch of, like it was looking at me. I don't think it was looking at me. Anyways, alright, I'm going to walk you out here to the barn, for starters, show you what's on the agenda. Stop off at the bees, because I know Mom likes the bees. We haven't checked the honey yet, but it's early. Hopefully, around summertime, we will check on them and see how we're doing. I'm thinking they're probably full, but you can see they're going great guns. Bunch of bees. Okay. Into the barn we go. There's my mighty Massey Ferguson. 35 horsepower. Perfect for the small farm. And a mower. And Patience's hood. She is doing a fine job of making us stuff for compost. We're starting a compost pile, but you can't see it from here. Her pasture's grown up pretty good. She should have plenty of food. So things are good there. Over here is where her milking stanchion is, but that's coming out. The milking stanchion is going to move from here to right there where that wood is. So then all we have to do is open the gate and she can go in the milking stanchion. And the reason we're doing that is because from here to the wall and to this post right here, which is, what is it? This is 30 by 40, I think. So 10 feet right to left or left to right, and 20 feet out here. So 10 by 20 chicken coop with all the amenities. We're going to put in a automatic door right here where currently Patience gets into her stanchion, so they can go out and free range out in the pasture. And we're hoping that we'll get better eggs and it'll just be a happier world for everybody. So we're in the process of cleaning this junk out of here right now, getting it all moved so we can do that. So Jackie mowed the yard yesterday while, I finished up the garden. We had 70s and 80s this last week and 5 inches of rain. So I planted seeds last Saturday after we got the fence and everything up, and I'll show you. And they are up in 1 week. Even the okra, which is surprising, because the okra usually takes a while to germinate, and it really doesn't kick off growing until it gets really hot. So we went fishing yesterday. I have got to look at this. The fountain isn't working because I either don't have power here or I've got a disconnect from the house to here, one of the two. We got to figure out what's up there and get the fountain back running. That's why the water looks so brown right now. So, anyway, here's the garden. I have put fence posts in, or put 4x4s and 4-inch round poles in all the way around it. Ran this hardware cloth all the way around it. Put one hot wire here, thinking that it would probably, if I tacked the fence down and have my ground rod right here, that it may ground this grid, and that way anything that tried to crawl over the top may be in for a little bit of a surprise. But I tried it yesterday, it didn't appear to be working, so I'm going to have to look into that a little bit. I'm probably going to run 3 more lines, not hot wires, but somewhere like right here, and right here. That's primarily to keep the dang Muscovies from flying over and eating my stuff. So, as you come into the garden now, you are welcomed by 2 little spearmint plants. And we did that in hopes of keeping the creatures away as well. Things say they don't like the smell, so what the heck? I like the smell. Plus they'll make great mint juleps, right? So I put those here. This one right here in the middle, it's a mixture of peppermint and spearmint. There is a peppermint one over there in the corner, and there are 2 spearmint ones down the rows over there in the buckets. I'll give you a hint. If you're gonna grow mint and you don't really like mint, grow it in a bucket. It's very invasive and it will take over wherever you plant it. So with that, let's show you where the garden's at. Everything in here, with the exception of one plant type, has been planted or raised from seed this year. And I'm a little bit proud of that. I had to break down, and I didn't think about it early enough to plant determinate seeds, determinate tomato seeds, and grow them under the grow light. So I ended up buying some determinate plants, and I'll show you that when we get to it. All right, this row right here is okra and bell peppers. Lots of bell peppers. Jackie likes bell peppers. We freeze bell peppers. She eats them raw. We put them in fajitas, put them in omelets. You can put them in everything. So we grew a bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bell pepper plants. And these little 2-leaf jobbies coming back up on the backside is okra. And I eat a lot of okra. I pickle it. I can can it to where it's not nasty when you heat it back up again. And this year we decided to grow these little grass things. Okay, I'm lying. I don't know what they are, but I swear I've picked 1,000 of them out of here. Every day I come out and pull these things, and I don't know what they are. They might be wheat, because I had wheat straw that I put down in here years ago. When I had my piles of topsoil and soil conditioner, maybe I got some sod up from over in the yard where it was laying and put it in here. I don't know, but it just grows like wildfire. And you can see all of it. Look at all the little pieces down there. It's killing us. Anyway, those are our peppers and our okra. And over here, we have butternut squash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I think number 8's popping up right there. So every one of our butternut squash have came up. In this one over here, we have summer squash. So we've got a combination of zucchini and yellow squash. So we'll see how that goes. It doesn't look like all of them are up yet. They're trying. There's one trying to pop up right there. So we'll be okay though. There's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right now. Probably more coming. These over here are my beets. That is 1 week of beets. I planted those last Saturday. Okay, a week and 1 day. But so far so good. Man, I'd like to have a good crop of beets. No. Okay, sorry, the camera turned off because it was too hot, so I'm gonna have to hustle it up. Anyway, these are our beets. I love canned beets, pickled beets, any kind of beet. So hopefully we have a good crop. That is our rosemary that we transplanted from in the greenhouse. Over here, this is our green bean row. Everything you see in this row is a kind of green bean. Well, 2 kinds. We have bush beans, which are on the outside 2 rows right here, like this. This middle row right down here, those are pole beans. And these back here are bush beans as well. So we should be into beans this year. Over here, these are Amish paste, small cherry tomato-like things that you can make sauces and stuff out of. All of these were planted from seed as well, and I grew under the grow light. These on the other side are determinants, and they're the ones I bought from Harvest Feed Mill, just so I would have some determinate plants growing in front of the indeterminates. I don't know if you know this, but indeterminate tomatoes grow like every which direction. And determinants, you can usually determine how big, how tall, And usually they are bush, so they'll only grow so big and set fruit and be done. Over here we have cucumbers. Right here, I believe these are melons that I'm growing for Jackie. Over in here, they haven't come up yet, but these are blue squash. I can't remember the name of them right now. And over here, I'm not real sure. I am just not real sure. They are squash plants of some kind, but I forget what I put over here. So they'll be the surprise. Okay, and last but not least, these are jalapenos right here. These are the onions that you watched me plant. These are more of the onions that you watched me plant. All these were grown in the house. And over here is going to be my asparagus bed, but I keep forgetting that you got to soak the asparagus for 24 hours prior to planting it. So that's why you don't see it in here. So yeah, that's pretty much a wrap on today's deal, especially since my camera keeps shutting off. But this is the new garden. Still a little trashy. We just got it done yesterday, but I think we've actually got to start on something now. So, okay, one last try. So subscribe if you like this stuff. Leave me comments. Let me know what kind of grass I got growing over there, and if any of you ever dealt with it and how do you get rid of it. But this is the new garden. I'll try to give you weekly updates on it now. That way it keeps me out here too. So until next time, you guys take care and give it a go.